Feeling the chill in Cape Coral's luxury real estate market? November's here and the game has changed. While million-dollar homes for sale are starting to pile up, buyers are pulling back, caught in the crosswinds of rising interest rates and pre-election uncertainty casting a shadow. Buyers are feeling hesitant, waiting on the sidelines to see what happens next. Now, for sellers, understanding how these dynamics impact pricing and competition is absolutely crucial. Let's dive into the details of this month's market and what it means for your real estate goals in Cape Coral, Florida. Now, if you're ready to explore which luxury neighborhood might be the best fit for you, I'm here to help. I have people just like you reaching out to me to help with their next move here in the Cape Coral area, whether it's buying, selling, or relocating. Let's chat about your specific needs. You can book a call with me by directly hitting that link in the description below, that Zoom link, or you can also text, call, or email anytime. I'm excited to help make your move to Cape Coral as smooth as possible. Okay, let's dive right in. Welcome to the Cape Coral Luxe $1 Million Home Market Update for November 2024. Got a lot of great information to cover today. We're going to look back at the last 30 days for the month of October. We're going to compare that 90 days back to July. And we're going to go an entire year back to October 2023. We're going to look at a lot of great information like active listings, how many homes are actually selling, and at what price point are they selling at. So let's go ahead and dive right in. First thing we want to bring to attention is market indicators. How do we know what's happening in the market if we don't understand what to look for? We look at inventory. How many homes are currently actively available here in the city of Cape Coral over $1 million? Median price point. What is the median price that these homes that are selling are actually selling for? Days on the market. How many days are these homes sitting on the market before going under contract? And then closed sales is a big indicator of demand. So how much demand do we have here in the city of Cape Coral? And just as a quick insight, our demand has fallen off the charts. It's really low right now. So let's dive into that and let's understand exactly what's going on and when we expect to see that demand starts to rise once again. First up, we're going to look at active inventory. So for October 2024, we had $276 million plus homes available on the market here in the city of Cape Coral. July 2024, we had 288 homes available. In October 2023, 229 homes available. Now, as you remember, last fall, we started to see inventory increase, and then throughout the season, we really start to jump. And a lot of that was because of Ian the year prior. A lot of people didn't have their homes ready to put on the market because maybe they were damaged a little bit, but then everybody was ready to go once season got here. And we saw a lot of inventory increase through December, January, February, March. And then the buyers kick in typically around February, March, April, May, and we started to see that inventory decrease. Are we going to be seeing it increase again next spring once we get into those months? I believe we'll definitely see it increase, but probably not to that extent. But we're going to keep an eye on it and we'll see what happens there. But where we're at right now, we are at $276 million plus homes available on the market. Next up is median price point. So October 2024, the median $1 million plus home that sold here in the city of Cape Coral was $1,362,000. July 2024 was $1,427,000. And then October last year was $1.3 million. These prices have been up and down just a bit. And as you can see, this is the median price point. So of the $1 million homes that do sell, 50% are above that amount, 50% are below that amount. When houses fall below the $1 million mark, they are taken out of that number. So that is the median price point for homes in the city of Cape Coral that sold over $1 million. And as you can see, during the months when the buyers are here, February, March, April, and May, that median price point went down because we're selling more homes closer to the $1 million price point and more inventory. As we're selling less homes like right now, that number starts to increase. Days on the market. So days on the market, October 2024, and this is the one that's a big eye opener that we need to pay attention to. Homes are sitting on the market for 123 days before they go under contract. That's huge. That's a huge number. July 2024 was 56 days. October 2023, 1 year ago, was 37 days before going under market. So that tells me, number one, the buyers aren't here. Number two, they're being priced too high. So as they sit on the market longer, those prices are starting to come down, which is helping, but the buyers just aren't here right now, which is causing us to see those days increase quite a bit. And as you can see the chart here, we've been increasing quite a bit since the middle of summer, June, July, August. We did drop a bit last month, and now this month we've jumped a lot. And I expect us to be around that next month, maybe a little less, but that next numbers will be through the month of November. So we'll see where that hits at and go from there. Closed sales. How many closed sales do we have for $1 million homes in the city of Cape Coral for October 2024? We had just 6 homes in the whole city of Cape Coral sell for over $1 million. That's a little concerning. July 2024, we had 17 homes sell. October 2023, we had 13 homes sell over $1 million. So as you can see, last fall, we were pretty quiet, but we were over the 10 mark. We were sitting around 13, 14, 12, over 10, and then we started to jump up as we got into February, March, and then April and May we were just killing it. We had over 40 homes sell for over $1 million in April and May, and then summer came, the snowbirds went back north, and we saw that drop quite a bit. Last month, September, we had just $8 million plus home sell, and then this in October we saw 6. Now, why is this happening? Why is this number so low? This is due a lot to the election coming up here in November. A lot of people are extremely hesitant to buy until they see what happens. Their confidence level is down right now, and they want to see exactly what happens with the election before they buy. Now, here's what I believe is going to happen if Trump does get into office. I believe that prices and sales are going to start increasing quite a bit. So pay attention, because that's going to build that buyer confidence for the type of buyer that buys here in the Cape Coral area, especially these $1 million plus homes here on the canals. A lot of these are being sold as second homes, as investments, things of that nature. And so if Trump does get into office, I believe that we're going to see that number go up quite a bit in the next couple of months, and as well as prices going up. If Harris gets into office, I don't believe we're going to go up as fast. But once we get into the spring months, February, March, April, we will definitely see that number increase quite a bit. I don't know if it'll be as high as 40, 45 like we saw last year, but we are going to see it increase because people still want the Florida lifestyle. It doesn't matter who's president. You still want to live here in Florida. You still want to have your yacht parked in your backyard. It's your $1 million plus home, enjoying this amazing lifestyle here in the city of Cape Coral. So even though the election right now is causing a lot of hesitancy, a lot of people to just sit on the sidelines, I believe that once we get past the election, we're going to start to see that number jump quite a bit. How fast it jumps, I don't know, but I know I've talked to a lot of people and they keep telling me, Barry, I'm waiting until after the election to buy. I'm waiting till after the election to buy. So if you're ready to buy right now, you may be in the opportunity to get a really good deal, because these sellers that are selling are often giving some great incentives to take their home. So if you are in a position to buy, now might be a time to look into what opportunities you can find here in the city of Cape Coral, because sellers are starting to get a little tired, especially with their homes sitting on the market for 123 days for the median. Other key numbers to be aware of. Currently, $1 million homes are selling for about $502 a square foot for the median home that sells here in Cape Coral. That's over $1 million. List price received. This is huge, 92.1%. People are taking off 8% off the current list price in order to sell their home. So basically, if you buy a $1 million home, you can get $80,000 off that price. That's the median. You might be able to get more off, or in some situations less off, but we work for you and we negotiate for you. If you're the buyer, if you're the seller, of course, we're going to negotiate for you to make sure that that's not that big of a number going into it. A lot of times it just takes being priced right, and a lot of homes are not being priced right here, and the buyers are able to seize on that and take advantage to get some great opportunities. New listings, so new homes coming to the market in the city of Cape Coral, over $1 million. We saw 53 new homes come to the market in the month of October, over $1 million. Months of inventory, 46 months of inventory. What is months of inventory? That means based on our amount of sales for the month of October, if we didn't have any more new homes come on the market, our inventory would last for almost 4 years. That's not good at all. But we do understand how the market works here in Cape Coral. We understand cycles, and we understand how the election can play a part in that. So this number is definitely inflated. But as we get into the spring, that number is going to drop substantially. And as we get past the election, I think we're going to see it start to loosen up. So we're going to pay attention to that to find out exactly what happens. But right now, that tells me that buyers have a lot of opportunity right now. So pay attention. Key numbers: inflation peaked at 9.1% back in June 2022. We're now sitting at 2.4%. Interest rates are on the rise. Last month we were about 6.26%. We're now sitting at 6.88%. They're jumping up when we thought they were going to be going down. But the Fed is not convinced that the inflation is decreasing as fast as they were hoping. And then we also saw unemployment start to increase for the month. Start to decrease. We were sitting at 4.2, 4.3 the last couple of months, and now we dropped to 4.1% for unemployment. So these are signs that the Federal Reserve is still a little uneasy. They see the economy as being fairly strong, and they're not willing to start to drop the interest rates as much as we thought they might be. I mean, we got to 6.26%, but then we did see it over the last 30 days rise back to 6.88%. Let's talk about supply. Currently in the city of Cape Coral, we have 2,694 single-family homes available for purchase. That's all the single-family homes that we have here in the city of Cape Coral is 2,694. Year-over-year increase, that's a 21% increase from where we were a year ago. Now that number, 21%, actually is not that high compared to what we've been seeing over the summer months, where we were seeing that number jump to like 45%, 47% year-over-year increase. At 21%, that's not terrible, and I think it's a good sign. We're starting to level out just a bit. I ideally would want to see us be right around 2,500 homes for an even market, for a neutral market, that's a great market for both buyers and sellers. We need to have about 2,500 homes available here in the city of Cape Coral. So we are just over that. Now, as we head into the spring months, we really saw inventory jump the beginning of this year. We saw the numbers get up to about 2,900 is where it maxed out at. Are we going to go above 3,000 this year? I'm not 100% convinced that we're going to get there, because I believe we're going to start to see some buyers come into the market. But we are going to head back to that 2,900 homes available on the market here over the next few months. However, we still have a huge amount of demand. Population currently is estimated right now at 234,000 people here in the city of Cape Coral. Over the next 6 years, we're expected to see 250,000 people. And by 2050, 320,000 people. We're often called one of the fastest growing cities in the United States. And that still remains. We've been seeing many, many people moving into the area, and a lot of homes being built, as well as apartment complexes going up over the city, the luxury apartment complexes, meaning that they're expecting a lot of demand as well. So is now the time to buy? Right now, you have many options. It's an election year, and a lot of people are sitting on the sidelines waiting. They're not willing to buy right now. They don't feel confident in buying. However, if you're an investor or you like to take advantage of opportunities, right now might be a great time to buy, because there's a lot of homes on the market and buyers aren't here buying them, so the sellers start to get a little bit uneasy, and they may be willing to negotiate with you to get you some great rates. So why wait? Your lifestyle is waiting. I know up north it's starting to get a little chilly again. I've heard the stories. It's starting to get down into the 30s at night, 40s at night, starting to see some snowflakes. That can't be fun. I can't imagine. I know when I lived in Denver, Colorado, that anxiety, that's this time of year, would start to really kick in. And now we just changed the clocks back, so it's going to start getting dark much earlier. Do you really want to go through another winter like that? You can be here in Cape Coral with a nice, beautiful home right on the canal, parking your yacht right in the backyard, swimming in the swimming pool, and enjoying days of island hopping and fishing and relaxation. So really think about that. Where do you want to be? Do you want to be up there in Ohio or Michigan or Illinois, watching the gray skies, or would you rather be down here looking at these blue skies, sunshine, swimming pools, and yachts? It's a great place to be. Come on down and start enjoying the life you deserve. Now, Out-of-Town Buyers Club, I do have for the Out-of-Town Buyers Club for all my buyers. How this works is basically, if you're ready to buy, you're in a position to buy, and you find a home that you want to see on the MLS or that I send to you, I go out to that home and I'll do a tour for you. I'll do a video tour. I'll even do some drone footage over the neighborhood to show you exactly how it looks, some neighborhood information. I'll show you the tour of the neighborhood. And then if it's something that you think you want to go forward with, we'll put in the offer before you even come down. Once that offer is accepted, then that's where the clock starts, because you have an inspection period. So you have about 10 to 14 days where you're allowed to come down, take a look at the home, make sure it's what you want, and the home is in a great shape. If it is what you want, then we move forward. If you decide, Barry, this home's not for me, then we simply cancel the contract and you move forward. But you do have that option to come down and inspect the home. So the way that it works is, with many of my buyers, I'll go out and look at the house. I'll do all the photos, the video, everything. We'll submit the offer. If it is accepted, then that's when you put it into gear and start coming on down, because you don't want to keep coming down if the house hasn't even accepted your offer yet. So we have a great program. We help a lot of buyers this way. It's the Out-of-Town Buyers Club, and it's really a cool option for you to take advantage of the market right now. Is now the time to sell? So understand, we just looked at the market and it's a very tough time to sell right now, especially if you own $1 million home and you're trying to sell $1 million home. Right now, I believe you need to be in the mindset of prepping for after the election. Once the election gets behind us, you want to be in a position to have your house ready to go on the market once we get into the spring months. Because as the election goes by, it may take a few months for the buyers to start showing up down here, but you want to have your home ready to go because you don't want it to sit on the sidelines. If you're thinking about selling, you don't want to have it on the sidelines during season and missing out on the buyers that are here in January, February, March, April, and May. Second home market. So right now, the buyers that we are seeing come down are coming down from the north. They're looking for their second homes. They want to have a second home here for the snowbird season. When it starts to get cold and snowy in the north, they want to have a place to be. So a lot of them are coming down ahead of time. They are the fall buyers because they want to have a home ready to go. They want to have it closed on and ready for Christmas or Thanksgiving and just really start spending the time down here. So we definitely do see some buyers starting to enter the market. This year it's been a lot slower than most, but I expect after the election we'll start to see them coming into the market. So you want to be ready for that as well. And sellers attracting buyers. You have to be very strategic in how you promote your house, the pictures, the marketing. You need to have a good agent that knows how to market your home exactly to the people that are going to be buying your home. Most of these homes, $1 million plus homes here in the Cape Coral area, are sold to people in the north, folks that are coming down for second homes or relocating to the area. Sometimes people do upgrade here in the Cape Coral area, but we want to hit that market that isn't here quite yet so they see your home first and we can really push that option for them. And then of course the NAR regulations that just changed where sellers are starting or continuing to attract buyers by offering to pay the buyer's agent's commission. Now that's negotiable and we can chat about that and how it works best for you. But if you are thinking about selling your home and would like an analysis to know exactly what you can sell your home for, I'd love to chat with you and we can go further. And even if you're outside the area, if you're up north right now, we do work with you as well where we can go over to the home, take video footage and show you exactly what we think would be great with selling that home and how we're going to sell it for you. So don't hesitate, even if you're not in the area, we're definitely able to get over to that home as long as you can give us access to view the home and give you an analysis on that particular home. Okay, let's jump forward. So thank you so much. My name is Barry Cessna, your Cape Coral real estate agent, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch this market report here in the city of Cape Coral for $1 Million Homes. If you'd like to book a free consultation with me, go ahead and click the link in the description right below. You can click that link, schedule yourself in, or you're welcome to call, text, or email anytime. All my information is down there in the details. Hope you have a great day working to make your dreams come true here in the city of Cape Coral.